It's your boy Jonathan, the Chosen One. Listen, I'm coming to y'all with this video, man, because it's getting serious. We need to stop focusing on all the stuff that they got us focusing on, right? We need to start focusing on us and our households, man. We got to safeguard our families. We have people in higher powers that's making decisions that we have no control over right now. So it's time for us to safeguard our families. And I just made a video about vaccinations, okay? I have a theory that they're putting every man-made disease heard of in these vaccinations. I'm telling you, do your research. Look it up. I ain't got to say what vaccinations. You use common sense. So that's the reason that they're pushing this agenda. It is to get rid of us, man. And the reason I come to this conclusion is because I go for a job for the same position that I just went for about a week ago. I went for a job interview, and they immediately came to me and asked me, have I had all 3 of my COVID shots, my first, the second, and boosters. I'm like, no, I'm not putting that in my system. I can't do it. So it has to be another way, and I haven't heard a call back from them. So then all of a sudden I call this nice restaurant, upscale restaurant, and they needed a chef. I go in there, they hired me right on the spot and didn't even ask me for any kind of vaccinations or nothing. Nothing. So the thing is, why are they not pushing the line like they were pushing the line 2 or 3 years ago? Have they not fulfilled whatever they need to fulfill on that agenda? We have to wake up, and not only for our health, our safety. People are being attacked right now talking about Jesus. This was in the Bible and Revelations. People are being attacked. And then you got all these different groups of Israelites on the streets, these black Israelites. They're saying that they are the real Jews, which the Bible states they're not wrong. So it makes you wonder what's really going on right now in the world. What's really going on? All of this is written in Revelation. It talks about World War III in Revelation. It talks about a third World War. In the Bible, I just got to dig in it. I'm 1,000% sure it's in there. All of this stuff happening, the Bible has talked about. And a lot of people want to say, oh yeah, the Bible was rewritten, it was rewritten, Man, listen. That book is the same book that was written 3,000 years ago. That's the same book. It might be reworded, but it's the same book. It's a book of prophecies. And they're being fulfilled right in front of our faces. While we being distracted about all this other stuff going on in the world, we need to get closer to God. We need to safeguard our families. We need to protect our health. We need to make sure that we're stocking up on things. Because at any moment, they can shut everything down. What if they shut all the grocery stores down right now? What are you going to do? Are you and your family prepared to be able to survive a 30-day drought? You got to think about these things. You got all these multi-millionaires in the world, right? They got all this money. When stuff hit the fan, their money won't mean anything because they don't have the common sense. What does it say in the Bible? My people should perish from a lack of knowledge. You can have all this money in the world, right? But you don't have the right guidance. You're not even using it right. You don't even know what to do with it. Yeah, you're investing in this and investing in that, but at any moment that could all be shut down. Then how do you and your family survive? When your dollar is worth nothing. So I be asking myself, man, what is really going on out here? Talking about they've been to the moon. I'm gonna elaborate on that. How could you possibly say that you've been to the moon, right? And God says that he's gonna stop that. You got earth right here, right? And then you got the firmament. And then you got heaven. Do you think God's going to allow people just to get to heaven? Nothing is getting past that firmament. Nothing. Do your research about the firmament. They have people testing rockets up and this and that, and they're stopping. They only could go so far up. Why you think when you see people going to outer space, you just see them go up, and then they start coming right back down 5 minutes later? They only could go so far. When rockets go up, they start curving like this. Why don't you just keep going straight? Why don't you just keep going straight? What's the point of this? I ask myself a lot of stuff, man. I ask myself a lot of these questions. But you need to start asking yourself these questions too. Quit just going off of people's word. Don't even take my word for it. Do your research. Do your research. But I just thought I'd come to y'all and drop some jewels real quick. Y'all have a blessed one and stay prayed up and be prepared.